I was aware of the heat and humidity, but nothing prepared me for what hit me when I entered those caves.
Now, this is quite a discovery. Fragments of a biblical scroll, along with other relics, have been found in desert caves in Israel.
Welcome to the Hall of Records. This is the secret vault.
A drone flies over a secluded valley, its camera recording the peaceful scenery below. But then, it captures something that sends chills down the operator's spine, a dark, cavernous opening in the earth, surrounded by strange markings. The drone moves closer and reveals a horrifying sight deep within the cave that was never meant for human eyes. Welcome to Drone Makes a Chilling Discovery in Valley. No one is supposed to see this. These are 40 terrifying drone discoveries that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's begin. Number 1. 6-million-year-old fossil groundwater. Deep beneath the rugged mountains of Sicily lies a discovery that defies time itself. 6-million-year-old fossil groundwater. A team of determined geoscientists, armed with cutting-edge technology, delved into the heart of the earth and unveiled an ancient underground pool of fresh water. But this isn't your ordinary aquifer. It's a relic from a bygone era, estimated to have been untouched for millions of years. You heard that right, 6 million years. This aquifer, a relic from the Messinian salinity crisis, holds 17.5 cubic kilometers of liquid history, hidden thousands of feet below. But how did this ancient water come to be? Let's rewind the clock to a time when the Mediterranean Sea was on the brink of disappearance, around 5.3 to 7.2 million years ago. Rainwater, trickling through the landscape during the sea's retreat, seeped into carbonate rock, creating a time capsule preserved for millennia by the weight of the ocean above. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The potential impact of this discovery is monumental. Imagine tapping into this ancient source to quench the thirst of modern civilizations, alleviating water scarcity issues in Sicily and beyond. It's a revelation that transcends time, offering hope for a sustainable future fueled by the wisdom of the past. So, next time you take a sip of water, remember, you might just be tasting a piece of history that's millions of years in the making. Number 2, the Myrtles Plantation. Nestled in the heart of St. Francisville, Louisiana, lies a place where history and mystery intertwine. The Myrtles Plantation. Built in 1796 by General David Bradford, this storied estate, originally named Laurel Grove, has witnessed more than 2 centuries of triumphs, tragedies, and tales that would make even the bravest souls shiver. Legend has it that the plantation's haunting began with a tragic tale of Chloe, a slave girl whose spirit is said to linger to this day. As the story goes, Chloe, fearing punishment, eavesdropped on her master's conversations. When discovered, her punishment was swift and cruel. Her ear was cut off. Seeking revenge, Chloe allegedly poisoned the family's food, leading to the demise of Woodruff's wife and children. In retaliation, Chloe was hanged, her body disposed of in the nearby river. But death did not silence her spirit, and her presence is felt by those who dare to tread the plantation's grounds. The Myrtle's eerie reputation only grew over the years, with tales of tragedy echoing through its halls. From the untimely deaths of Sterling's children to the chilling specter of William Winter Sterling, whose ghost is said to relive his final moments on the 17th step, the plantation's history reads like a ghost story come to life. Today, the allure of the Myrtles persists, drawing visitors from far and wide in search of a glimpse into the unknown. Number 3. Sky graveyards in China. These gravity-defying graveyards, scattered across remote valleys south of the Yangtze River in China, are about to challenge everything you know about burial customs. Imagine this: hundreds of mysterious wooden coffins perched precariously on the sheer cliffs, revealing secrets centuries in the making. Now, you might wonder, what exactly are these coffins doing here? Experts believe this practice, which dates back to ancient times, was born from a desire to honor the departed and guide their souls to the heavens. And by placing the coffins in elevated caves, they ensured that their departed ancestors remained close to the sky, closer to the realm of the divine. Another theory suggests that this placement was deliberate, to protect the dead from animals and floods. But despite decades of exploration and excavation, many questions remain unanswered. How did ancient peoples transport these coffins, along with the deceased and funeral objects, to such lofty heights? In one cave alone, over 500 coffins have been discovered, each with its own story to tell. Some are well preserved, while others bear the marks of time, slowly decaying amidst the rugged landscape. Perhaps the secrets hidden within these valleys will never be fully unraveled, but their existence allows us to ponder the mysteries of life and death. Number 4. Stone Sculpting Hermit. Meet Alberto Gutierrez, a man whose story reads like something out of a legend, a modern-day hermit known to many as the Stone Man, or the Hermit of Nicaragua. Born on October 17, 1944, in a small village near Esteli City, Alberto's journey is as remarkable as it is unconventional. Amidst the chaos of war in Nicaragua, Alberto made a bold decision to pursue a childhood dream that had lingered in his mind since the age of 9. As a child, he was struck with a vivid vision of sculpting a mountain. This dream led Alberto to El Hulacat Mountain, overlooking the Tise Estanzuela Reserve. There, amidst the rugged terrain, he recognized the very rock from his childhood vision. Without hesitation, he left behind the comforts of his previous life and built a humble wooden hut in the mountains, embracing a hermit's existence far from civilization. Living without running water or electricity, Alberto adapted to the challenges of nature, using rudimentary tools like pieces of rebar and a metal blade to carve his vision into reality. With unwavering determination and artistic ingenuity, he transformed the massive rock into a breathtaking sculpture, featuring intricate details of elephants, cheetahs, and other elements inspired by the wilderness that surrounded him. Alberto's solitary lifestyle has turned him into a local legend, drawing curious visitors from around the globe. In the past decade alone, an astonishing 30,000 people have made the pilgrimage to witness his extraordinary creation firsthand. And yet, amidst this newfound fame, Alberto remains blissfully disconnected from the trappings of modern technology, evidence of his commitment to a simple and authentic way of life. Now tell us, which animal sculpture by Alberto Gutierrez captures your imagination the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 5. A spring that stops every 15 minutes. Imagine a river that dances to its own rhythm, defying the conventional flow of nature. Nestled at the base of a rugged mountain near Afton, Wyoming, lies the intermittent spring, aptly nicknamed the spring that breathes. This marvel of nature boasts the distinction of being the largest rhythmic spring, exhibiting a mesmerizing pattern of flowing and stopping every 15 minutes. But how does Mother Nature orchestrate such a captivating spectacle? Let's delve into the science behind this extraordinary phenomenon. It's simpler than you might think. Grab a straw and 2 containers, one tall, one short. Fill the tall one with water, cover a straw end, and dip it in, angled towards the short one. Release your finger. Watch as water defies gravity, flowing up and into the short container. This is the siphon effect. Now imagine this happening underground. Groundwater fills a narrow tube in a cavern. When it hits a threshold, the siphon effect triggers, drawing water out and springing into action. As water levels drop, air enters, pausing the flow until replenished, restarting the cycle. If you're eager to witness this natural wonder firsthand, visit the intermittent spring during late summer to fall when groundwater levels are lower. During this time, the spring typically runs for about 18 minutes before pausing for 15 minutes. It's Mother Nature's way of saying, "Hold my water." Number 6. Demons of Mountain Nyangani. Welcome to the chilling tale of Mountain Nyangani, also known as the Swallowing Mountain. That's a name that sends shivers down your spine, doesn't it? This enigmatic peak, nestled in the heart of Zimbabwe, has earned its ominous reputation for more than just its treacherous terrain. You see, this mountain has a dark secret lurking within its mist-shrouded slopes, a secret that locals believe involves malevolent demons and restless spirits. As previous brave adventurers dared to ascend the heights of Mountain Nyangani, they vanished without a trace, swallowed whole by the mountain's unforgiving embrace. But what's truly spine-tingling are the eerie legends whispered among the villagers. They speak of ancestral spirits roaming the slopes, their ethereal presence intertwined with sinister demons who delight in tormenting unsuspecting climbers. These spirits, they say, are not mere phantoms, but mischievous tricksters, pushing unwary souls off precipitous ledges with malevolent glee. Now, skeptics may argue that the mountain's deadly reputation stems from its moody weather, where a peaceful day can swiftly turn into a tempest of thick fog and heavy rain. But here's where the mystery deepens. Despite extensive searches, no trace of the missing individuals has ever been found. Their clothes, their equipment, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and a lingering sense of dread. But that's not all. Those who dare to tread the mountain's haunted paths report strange symptoms: nausea, disorientation, headaches. And so the locals offer their advice to adventurers: tread carefully, for the spirits are watching. Refrain from profanity, avoid urinating in sacred places, and pay no heed to the deceptive tricks of colorful snakes or phantom gold bricks. Number 71200, year-old Viking sword on a Norwegian mountain. In 2017, the rugged mountains of Norway unveiled a treasure hidden within their icy grasp: an ancient Viking sword, a relic from a bygone era of seafaring warriors and Norse legends. Picture this: a group of reindeer hunters, led by the intrepid Dinar Rambach, stumbled upon this remarkable piece of history during a routine hike. Little did they know, they were about to unearth a saga that would capture the imaginations of people worldwide. This Viking sword, possibly dating back a staggering 1,200 years, offers a glimpse into a time when Vikings ruled the seas, and their tales became the stuff of legend. Despite the passage of centuries, the sword remains remarkably well preserved, with only its blade showing signs of rust. It's a testament to the craftsmanship of its makers and the harsh, unforgiving climate that has kept it hidden for so long. But here's where the mystery deepens. How did this ancient artifact come to rest between two rocks, nestled in the heart of a Norwegian mountain? It's a question that still baffles researchers. Perhaps it was lost during a fierce battle or left behind as an offering to the gods. Whatever the case, the sword's journey from the hands of a Viking warrior to its resting place among the peaks is a tale shrouded in mystery. Number 8. Giant Pink Bunny. In the picturesque landscapes of northern Italy's Piedmont region, nestled on a mountain, lies a sight straight out of a whimsical dream: a giant pink bunny. But this isn't your ordinary cotton-tailed companion. Oh no, this bunny is larger than life, stretching over 200 feet long and standing almost 20 feet tall. It's affectionately named Haze, a remarkable art piece crafted by a group of artists known as Gelatin. Now, you might be wondering, what's the story behind this larger-than-life bunny? The idea behind Haze was to add a touch of whimsy to the mountain landscape, providing hikers with a quirky and unexpected encounter during their journey. You're welcome to climb on it, lounge against its fluffy belly, or simply marvel at its sheer size. But here's where the story takes a bittersweet turn. Despite its initial grandeur, Haze's fate was sealed from the start. The artists behind its creation envisioned it as a temporary installation, designed to naturally degrade over time and eventually blend back into the embrace of nature by 2025. However, nature had its own plans. By 2016, this bunny already began to decay, soon reduced to sad lumps of decaying fabric. But in a world as unpredictable as ours, sometimes all you need is a giant pink bunny to remind you to embrace the unexpected. Number 9. A time-traveling portal. It's 1987, and you find yourself in the mysterious depths of Huntersberg Mountain in Germany. 3 adventurers set out on a hiking trip, seeking the secrets of a cave that beckoned to their curiosity. But little did they know, the mountain had plans of its own. Days turned into weeks, and as time slipped away, there was no sign of the hikers. Police and local climbers scoured the area tirelessly, but all they found was an abandoned car at the mountain's base. It was as if the hikers had vanished into thin air. But wait, it gets even more bizarre. 3 months later, a twist of fate unraveled. The missing hikers made contact with their families from a ship sailing in the Red Sea. They had no memory of how they got there, or that they had been missing for 3 months. It was a mind-boggling turn of events that left everyone scratching their heads. Now, Huntersburg Mountain isn't just your ordinary hiking spot. It holds a reputation as the heart chakra of Europe, capturing the attention of none other than Hitler himself. Yes, you heard that right. Even Hitler couldn't resist a vacation to catch a glimpse of this enigmatic mountain. But the mysteries of Huntersburg go back much further than Hitler's time. Throughout history, countless individuals have vanished on this mountain, never to be seen again. It begs the question, could there be a time-traveling portal hidden within its depths? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, leaving us to wonder what secrets lie hidden within the heart of Huntersburg Mountain. Number 10. Guyaju Caves. Deep within the Yangqing district of Beijing, China, lies a hidden treasure trove of history, the Guyaju Caves. Discovered in 1984 during a cultural relic survey, these caves are a mesmerizing complex of over 350 chambers carved into the rocky slopes of Tianwang Mountain. Imagine a honeycomb-like structure etched into the mountainside, spanning across the northern, southern, and eastern slopes. With approximately 117 caves, each chamber tells a story of precision and thoughtfulness in design. From small living spaces to warehouses, some even feature 2 stories connected by intricately carved stairs and stone bridges. What's truly intriguing about these caves is their sophistication. They boast their own drainage and water storage systems, indicating advanced engineering for their time. These chambers served various purposes, from communal events and royal quarters to religious rituals and storage. Rock-cut furnishings like beds, lampstands, and storage compartments hint at a thriving community with a rich cultural life. But here's the mystery. The people who built these caves remain unknown. Were they the Kumoy, a Mongolian steppe people from over 1,000 years ago? Or perhaps a granary built during the Tang dynasty, or even a military garrison from the Han dynasty? Despite their enigmatic origins, the Guyaju Caves have captivated visitors since their opening in 1991. Designated as a protected historical site in China, they continue to draw explorers seeking to unlock their secrets. Number 11. Mystery Spot in Oregon. Welcome to the Oregon Vortex, where the laws of physics seem to take a coffee break, and reality takes a mysterious turn. Deep in the woods of Gold Hill, Oregon, lies a spot that defies explanation and leaves even the most skeptical visitors scratching their heads. This mystery spot is a circular area, about 165 feet in diameter, nestled amidst the lush greenery of the Pacific Northwest. Here, strange and unexplainable phenomena abound. Balls roll uphill, broomsticks stand on end without support, and people seem to grow and shrink depending on their position within the circle. It's like stepping into a world where the rules of nature are written by a mischievous trickster. At the heart of the Oregon Vortex stands the House of Mystery, a wooden structure that leans at odd angles, challenging the very notion of gravity. Inside its walls, visitors witness firsthand the unsettling sensation of being pulled in conflicting directions, as if the ground itself were playing a cosmic game of tug-of-war. But what causes these bizarre occurrences? Theories abound, ranging from powerful earth energies and magnetic fields to whispers of parallel universes and ancient Native American legends shrouded in mystery. What secrets lie beneath the surface of this enigmatic place? Perhaps we'll never know for sure, but one thing is certain. The Oregon Vortex is a place where reality blurs, and the extraordinary becomes ordinary. Number 12. The Scary Shark Hunt. Sharks have been giving people the heebie-jeebies since 1975, and let me tell you, drone footage from the Discovery Channel takes the fear factor to a whole new level. Here's a crew of researchers, armed with nothing but a drone, who set out to give us a bird's-eye view of the ocean's most fearsome predators. Now imagine watching as one of these sharks, with its beady eyes and razor-sharp teeth, cruises through the water, its sights set on one thing, and one thing only: lunch. And not just any lunch, mind you. This shark is on the hunt for seals, those unsuspecting critters that usually hide near the rocks close to shore. But here's where things get really spine-tingling. Thanks to a high tide, the shark can maneuver around the rocks with ease, giving it a clear shot at its prey. And let me tell you, the film crew is on the edge of their seats, ready for some marine predator lunchtime theater. Sure enough, a seal, blissfully unaware of the danger lurking beneath the surface, swims straight into the path of the hungry shark. In the blink of an eye, the predator strikes, and within seconds, there's blood in the water, a chilling reminder of nature's brutal reality. So next time you're tempted to take a dip in the ocean, just remember, you never know who or what is watching from below. Number 13. 7,000-year-old sculptures. Imagine stepping back in time 7,000 years to a place where art and spirituality intertwine in a breathtaking display of human creativity. Welcome to the Maijishan Grottos, an awe-inspiring ensemble of Buddhist caves carved into the cliffs of Meiji Mountain. The story of the Maijishan Grottos dates back to the later Qin dynasty, between 384 and 417 AD. Over the centuries, this site has evolved into a mesmerizing collection of 221 caves, adorned with over 10,632 clay sculptures and more than 1,300 square meters of murals. It's like a time capsule, preserving the evolution of Chinese clay sculpture art over a millennium. One of the most iconic features of the Maijishan Grottos is their location, perched 70 meters above the ground on the steep cliffs of Meiji Mountain. Cave 4, also known as the Seven Buddha Pavilion, stands out as a splendid hall steeped in Buddhist lore, earning the playful nickname Sprinkling Flower Tower from a Buddhist tale. As you explore the grottos, divided into the western and eastern cliffs, you'll encounter a mesmerizing array of Buddhist statues, murals, and architectural structures. Each sculpture is a masterpiece of intricate detail, offering glimpses into the daily life of ancient China. Visiting the Maijishan Grottos is an adventure in itself. Plank walkways hang off the cliff face, providing a thrilling journey for visitors as they navigate through this artistic wonderland. And while the climb may be challenging, the breathtaking views and artistic splendor of the caves make it an unforgettable experience. Number 14. Magical Lake in Slovakia. Prepare to be mesmerized by a hidden gem nestled within Slovakia's majestic High Tatra Mountains. The High Tatras, with their towering peaks, untouched wilderness, lush valleys, and crystal-clear streams, truly offer a feast for the eyes. You might even catch a glimpse of foxes leisurely strolling by. But let's turn our attention to one of the most extraordinary features of these mountains: the magical lakes. Among them lies a lake unlike any other in the world. Situated within the High Tatras, it holds the title of being both the largest and deepest glacial lake in the region, plunging an astonishing 53 meters into the earth. What's even more remarkable is that this lake remains frozen for approximately 270 days each year. But here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. Despite its frozen exterior, the lake boasts incredible clarity, allowing visibility of nearly 12 meters into its depths. To witness this firsthand is an experience that's both fascinating and awe-inspiring. This natural wonder remained a well-kept secret until a video emerged showcasing its extraordinary properties. The footage appeared so surreal that skeptics questioned its authenticity. But believe it or not, this video indeed offers a glimpse into the lake's mystique. So have you ever seen anything quite like it? Let us know in the comments. Number 15. Saved by drone pilot. In an unforeseen turn of events, a drone pilot's decision to capture flooding in Henwell County led to the rescue of 2 individuals trapped in a dire situation. The 18-year-old drone pilot had initially taken to the skies to document the flooding that was affecting the area. Little did he know that his drone flight would play a pivotal role in saving lives. As the drone soared over the flooded landscape, it captured the unfolding disaster below. But amidst the chaos, something caught the pilot's eye: an overturned Jeep, trapped in a newly formed sinkhole on a bridge along Weld County Road 2. Inside were a man and a woman, their vehicle rapidly filling with water as they desperately awaited rescue. Realizing the urgency of the situation, the quick-thinking drone pilot sprang into action. With precision and determination, He guided the drone closer to the scene, capturing vital footage that would ultimately lead to the rescue of the stranded individuals. Thanks to the pilot's timely intervention, emergency responders were swiftly alerted to the perilous situation unfolding below. Within moments, help was on the way, racing against the clock to reach the trapped duo before it was too late. In the end, it was the drone pilot's swift thinking and aerial expertise that turned a routine flight into a life-saving mission. And as the rescued individuals emerged from the floodwaters, they owed their survival to the guardian angel watching over them from above. Remember, sometimes heroes don't wear capes. They pilot drones. Number 16. Ancient Roman Shrine. In 2020, on a seemingly mundane day, a hiker stumbled upon something surprising in the Swiss Alps, an ancient Roman coin. This chance discovery marked the beginning of archaeologists' curiosity and interest in the Swiss Alps, leading to excavations between the Amton Horn and Wildstrubel Mountains, around 8,500 feet above sea level. Their efforts were richly rewarded. They unearthed a treasure trove of artifacts: 100 coins, 27 rock crystals, 59 Roman shoe nails, a brooch, and even a fragment of a votive plaque shaped like a leaf. These findings suggest that this site was a holy place, perhaps an ancient pilgrimage destination where people deposited these items as votive offerings. Think of it as an ancient wishing well of sorts. Instead of throwing in a penny for good luck, you'd leave a Roman coin, or if you're feeling particularly generous, a nice shiny rock crystal. The coins provide a timeline dating from the 1st to the 5th century CE, spanning the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. It wasn't just a one-off event. People were visiting this site for centuries. The location, high up in the mountains, was likely chosen for its natural beauty and perhaps its abundance of rock crystals nearby. Thun, a nearby town, also has several Roman temples, highlighting the region's religious significance in ancient times. So next time you're hiking in the Swiss Alps, keep an eye out for more than just breathtaking views. You might stumble upon a piece of ancient history hidden among the rocks. Number 17. Drone finds lost tomb with 72 ancient skeletons. In a startling discovery, amateur archaeologists on the holiday island of Gran Canaria stumbled upon a tomb containing the ancient remains of people from a lost pre-Hispanic civilization. Using a drone, they uncovered the mummified remains of 72 skeletons, including 62 adults and 10 newborns, nestled in a ravine on the island. Experts have confirmed the significance of this find, dating the cave back to between 800 and 1000 AD and linking it to the Guanche civilization, the original inhabitants of the Canary Islands. Historians speculate that the Guanche people may have migrated from North Africa to the Canary Islands. The cave, located 23 feet from the ground, posed a challenge for archaeologists to access. However, thanks to the aerial view provided by the drone, the tomb's hidden location was revealed. The discovery sheds light on ancient burial practices, with traditional burial shrouds made from vegetable fibers and animal skin found alongside the skeletons. The cave's difficult-to-reach location and the presence of human bones sparked initial disbelief, with some doubting the authenticity of the drone images. The amateur archaeology enthusiasts who made the discovery expressed concerns about vandalism or looting and delayed reporting their find to the authorities. However, now that the tomb's existence is known, it opens up opportunities for further research and studies by archaeologists. Number 18. U.S. troops drawdown in Iraq. This mysterious photograph was captured, revealing an astonishing sight. Hundreds of tanks lined up in neat rows. But what's the story behind this intriguing image? In an official update on April 2, 2010, Lieutenant General William G. Webster, the commanding general of the Third Army, shed light on the ongoing efforts related to the responsible drawdown of troops in Iraq. This massive undertaking also involved the buildup of forces in Afghanistan and the reset of the army. Spanning across 20 countries and 4 different time zones, the region in question is a diverse landscape inhabited by 42 ethnic groups speaking 60 languages. Amidst this complexity, the Third Army has been diligently executing a comprehensive redeployment plan since May 2009. Their mission? to transfer a staggering 2.8 million items of organizational and theater-provided equipment from Iraq to Afghanistan. This includes 2,725 tons of ammunition and over 1 million items such as vehicles, repair parts, general supplies, barrier material, and packaged petroleum products. Imagine the logistical feat required to orchestrate such a massive movement of resources across vast distances. This photograph just goes to show how the troop drawdown in Iraq and the shift of resources to Afghanistan marked a pivotal moment in military strategy, reflecting the evolving dynamics of conflict zones. Number 19. Pendle Hill. Step back in time to the year 1612, to a time of fear, suspicion, and superstition, the era of the Pendle Witch Trials. This dark chapter in history unfolded in Lancashire, England, amidst rumors of witchcraft and dark sorcery. In the early 17th century, accusations of witchcraft were rampant, and the Pendle area became a hotbed of paranoia. The trials began when a young girl named Alison Device allegedly cursed a peddler who refused to sell her goods. This accusation spiraled into a wave of hysteria, leading to the arrest of several individuals, including members of the notorious Device family and the enigmatic Pendle witches. The trials were a spectacle of fear and injustice, with testimonies based on hearsay, superstition, and coercion. The accused were subjected to harsh interrogation methods, and those who confessed to witchcraft were sentenced to death. In the end, 11 people were found guilty of witchcraft and executed, while others faced imprisonment and social ostracization. The Pendle witch trials serve as a haunting reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria and the vulnerability of marginalized groups in times of fear. As it turns out, fear can make monsters out of us all. Number 20. Mystery Creature. As you watch this spooky video, prepare to be both fascinated and unnerved by the sight of a mysterious creature lurking in the shadows of the Appalachian Mountains. With its big red eyes gleaming in the darkness, it's easy to mistake it for a gigantic owl. But could it be something more sinister? Legend has it that this creature is none other than the infamous Mothman, a bat-like being said to stand tall at 7 to 8 feet with a wingspan of up to 10 feet. Its preference for nocturnal activities and secluded caves adds to its mystique, leaving many wondering about its true nature. While skeptics may dismiss it as a mere figment of imagination, sightings of the Mothman have persisted for decades, dating back to the chilling encounter in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in 1966. Witnesses described a creature that defied conventional explanation, with red eyes that seemed to pierce through the night. But whether you believe in the Mothman or not, one thing's for sure: the Appalachian Mountains hold secrets that continue to captivate and intrigue us. So, the next time you find yourself wandering through the misty forests of Appalachia, keep an eye out for those glowing red eyes. You never know what mysteries they may hold. Number 20. Mystery Creature. As you watch this spooky video, prepare to be both fascinated and unnerved by the sight of a mysterious creature lurking in the shadows of the Appalachian Mountains. With its big red eyes gleaming in the darkness, it's easy to mistake it for a gigantic owl. But could it be something more sinister? Legend has it that this creature is none other than the infamous Mothman, a bat-like being said to stand tall at 7 to 8 feet with a wingspan of up to 10 feet. Its preference for nocturnal activities and secluded caves adds to its mystique, leaving many wondering about its true nature. While skeptics may dismiss it as a mere figment of imagination, sightings of the Mothman have persisted for decades, dating back to the chilling encounter in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in 1966. Witnesses described a creature that defied conventional explanation, with red eyes that seemed to pierce through the night. But whether you believe in the Mothman or not, one thing's for sure: the Appalachian Mountains hold secrets that continue to captivate and intrigue us. So, the next time you find yourself wandering through the misty forests of Appalachia, keep an eye out for those glowing red eyes. You never know what mysteries they may hold. Number 21. Passage to Another Realm. This underground labyrinth, tucked away in the Goshute Canyon wilderness area of Nevada, holds secrets that beckon the curious and brave. with passages as narrow as whispers and darkness enveloping every corner. Exploring Ghost Chute Cave is like stepping into another realm altogether. As you venture deeper into the narrow passages of the cave, you'll encounter a world unlike any other. Stalactites hang from the ceiling like ancient chandeliers, stalagmites rise from the ground like silent sentinels, and shields of limestone guard the secrets of the depths. But beware, the darkness is unyielding, and the cramped quarters will test your resolve. Legend has it that the Ghost Chute Cave was once home to a mysterious people who guarded their realm fiercely. Tales speak of maidens who disappeared into the cave, only to return years later with stories of an otherworldly paradise hidden within its depths. They spoke of lush fields, abundant food, and a rich tapestry of life thriving in the subterranean sanctuary. Could it be that the Ghost Chute Cave conceals a passage to another realm, a world teeming with life and wonder beyond our comprehension? Even today, local natives approach the cave with cautious reverence, wary of awakening ancient spirits that dwell within. Number 22, Bronze Age Brain. In 2017, archaeologists made a mind-boggling discovery at the Seymour Mound in Turkey, a well-preserved brain tissue dating back to the Bronze Age. Imagine stumbling upon ancient brain matter that had endured the ravages of time, preserved by a series of extraordinary events. You see, thousands of years ago, an earthquake struck the area, trapping an inhabitant under rubble. Then, a fierce fire swept through the region, consuming all in its path and depriving the area of oxygen. In this oxygen-deprived environment, the brain tissue was paradoxically boiled until dried, yet miraculously preserved. It's like a tale straight out of an ancient mystery novel. But the remarkable preservation didn't stop there. The soil in the area, rich in potassium, magnesium, and aluminum, acted like a secret ingredient, facilitating the formation of a substance known as vaser, or corpse wax. This substance further contributed to the exceptional preservation of the brain tissue, creating a snapshot of life from 4,000 years ago. This astonishing find has captured the attention of scientists worldwide. Typically, brain tissue is notoriously difficult to preserve due to its rich enzymes and cells that deteriorate rapidly after death. Yet, here it is, offering a glimpse into the health conditions of ancient peoples. The Seymour Mound serves as a reminder that even in the most unexpected places, the past has a way of leaving its mark in astonishing ways. Number 23, World's Largest Carousel. As you gaze upon the mesmerizing aerial footage, prepare to be awestruck by the sheer magnitude of human ingenuity. Nestled in St. John Valley, Sinclair, USA, this carousel isn't your typical fairground attraction. It's a colossal spinning ice disc measuring a staggering 1,234 feet in width. That makes this the world's largest carousel. And how did we come to witness this monumental feat? Through the lens of a drone, of course. Crafted on Long Lake, this mammoth carousel isn't just a marvel of engineering. It's a captivating natural phenomenon. As the drone footage reveals, the spinning ice disc is a mesmerizing display of nature's power, formed when circular sheets of ice break free and begin to rotate under the influence of wind or water currents. It's like watching Mother Nature herself create a masterpiece before your eyes. From the aerial perspective, you can truly appreciate the grandeur of this spinning marvel, a feat made possible by the incredible capabilities of drone technology. And while you may think you've seen it all, this icy spectacle reminds us that nature still has the power to surprise and astound us in the most unexpected ways. Number 24. Police drone finds car crash victim freezing to death. In the dead of night, amidst the darkness and chaos of a car crash, a life hung in the balance. But thanks to modern drone technology and the quick thinking of the police, a miraculous rescue was about to unfold. As you watch this gripping footage, prepare to witness a tale of survival against all odds. It was past 2 a.m. when witnesses reported a man walking away from a flipped car on the A16 south of Grimsby. With the driver missing and time ticking away, Lincolnshire police sprang into action. Deploying their drone equipped with thermal imaging, they scoured the scene, desperate to locate the unconscious victim. In a matter of moments, the drone's keen sensors detected a faint heat signature, a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. There, Lying in a 6-foot-deep ditch, 160 meters from the crash site, was the driver, his body barely visible against the cold earth. With precision and determination, the police, guided by the drone's pilot, rushed to the scene. Despite the odds, they found the driver unresponsive and hypothermic. But thanks to their swift actions and the remarkable technology at their disposal, they were able to call for help and save his life just as hypothermia began to set in. Number 25. Mysterious spiral. So picture this. You're casually scrolling through Google Earth, minding your own business, when suddenly you stumble upon something straight out of a sci-fi movie. A mysterious spiral of holes and cones etched into the Egyptian desert. It's like stumbling upon a massive crop circle or an ancient rune, drawing you in with its mesmerizing pattern that seems to stretch on forever. But what is this strange formation, and how did it come to be? That's the question that has intrigued adventurers and armchair explorers alike for years. Some have speculated that it's the handiwork of extraterrestrial visitors, while others believe it holds the key to ancient mysteries lost to time. Could it be a portal to another realm? A marker left by an ancient civilization? Or perhaps something even more fantastical? But hold on to your conspiracy theories, because the truth is a bit more down to earth. This enigmatic creation, known as Desert Breath, was actually crafted in 1997 by a team of artists and architects. Spanning 100,000 square meters, Desert Breath consists of 89 protruding cones and corresponding depressions meticulously arranged to form a precise and captivating spiral. Created by artists Danae Stratou, Alexandra Stratou, and Stella Constantinides, Desert Breath was designed to evolve over time, gradually eroding as the desert reclaims its space, making it a living, breathing piece of art. So while it may not be the work of aliens, sometimes the most captivating stories are the ones crafted by human hands. Number 26. Waitomo Glowworm Caves. Now, we shift our gaze from the arid sands of the desert to the lush landscapes of New Zealand's North Island, where another enchanting marvel awaits, the Waitomo Glowworm Caves. These caves are surrounded by an otherworldly glow that illuminates the darkness, thanks to these tiny creatures known as glowworms. These bioluminescent beings emit a soft, magical glow caused by a chemical reaction between their secretions and the oxygen in the air. Nestled on the North Island, these caves have been attracting curious tourists since the late 19th century. As you venture deeper into the cave system, you'll encounter not only the mesmerizing glowworms, but also intricate limestone formations that adorn the cave walls. The name Waitomo originates from the Maori words meaning water and tomo, meaning shaft, perfectly describing the cave's characteristics. Local inhabitants had known about these caves for generations, but it wasn't until English surveyors, guided by a local, embarked on extensive explorations in 1887 and 1888 that the full extent of the cave's beauty was revealed. Word quickly spread about this extraordinary underground realm, and by 1890, approximately 500 tours had already flocked to witness the wonders within. Today, the Waitomo Glowworm Caves are protected and overseen by a scientific advisory group, ensuring their preservation for future generations. Number 27. Village of the Cloud People. Deep within the Amazonian Andes of present-day Peru, a mysterious civilization once thrived. The Chachapoyas, also known as the Warriors of the Clouds or the Cloud People. Living between elevations of 2,000 to 3,000 meters, they earned their expressive nickname due to their unique geographical setting, a region where the high mountains meet dense tropical forests. The Chachapoyas are renowned for their impressive architectural achievements, including the monumental fortress of Kualap, often compared to Machu Picchu. This fortress features massive exterior stone walls and over 400 interior buildings, showcasing the advanced engineering skills of the Cloud People. The origins and fate of the Chachapoyas add to their mystique. Archaeological evidence suggests both Inca and Chachapoya settlements in the area, indicating some level of acceptance of Inca rule. However, historical sources hint at a rebellious attitude towards their conquerors, the Inca Empire, during the 15th century. Despite their eventual conquest by the Inca Empire, the Chachapoyas remained a distinct and enigmatic culture. Their physical appearance, noted by Spanish conquerors, was strikingly different from other indigenous groups in the region, with fair skin and beautiful women. Modern archaeological discoveries, such as the finding of underground burial sites containing Chachapoya mummies, continue to shed light on this mysterious civilization. Yet much about the Chachapoyas remains unknown, including their original name. Number 28. Massive holiday traffic jam in China. The drone footage you're about to see captures a jaw-dropping sight. A massive holiday traffic jam in China, featuring an astonishing 50-lane gridlock that left countless travelers stranded for hours on end. From the drone's viewpoint, you'll get a bird's-eye view of the chaos, offering a unique perspective on this extraordinary event. China, with its vast population and rapid urbanization, often grapples with notorious traffic jams that can be both bewildering and overwhelming. These traffic snarls typically occur during peak travel seasons, holidays, or significant events when droves of people take to the roads en masse. With over 300 million registered vehicles, navigating China's bustling cities like Beijing and Shanghai can sometimes feel like an endless maze of cars and congestion. As they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When China gives you a 50-lane traffic jam, well, good luck. Number 29. Apennine Colossus. Imagine stumbling upon a hidden marvel nestled in the breathtaking Apennine Mountains of Italy, the Apennine Colossus. Standing tall at 36 feet, this monumental sculpture commands attention with its striking portrayal of a crouching figure reaching out to touch the earth. It's like encountering a character from a Tolkien epic brought to life right before your eyes. Crafted in the late 1580s by the skilled Italian sculptor Giambologna, the Apennine Colossus is a masterpiece of artistry and imagination. Its original purpose was to symbolize the majesty of the surrounding mountains, but it's so much more than just a static statue. Have you noticed the small cave at its base? Step inside, and you'll discover a hidden surprise at the base of this stone giant, a secret entrance leading to a network of caves and tunnels spanning 3 levels. Inside, you'll find wonders like a mesmerizing hexagonal fountain dedicated to the Greek goddess Thetis. But the piece de resistance? It lies within the giant's head, a fireplace cleverly concealed inside, ready to breathe smoke from the giant's nostrils and cast an eerie glow from his eyes when lit. It's a sight straight out of a myth, blending artistry with ingenuity in the most unexpected of ways. So next time you're in Italy, don't forget to pay a visit to the Apennine Colossus, because where else can you find a giant who literally lights up the night sky with his fiery gaze? Number 30. Indian man trapped on cliffside for 2 days without food and water. Remember the gripping tale of 127 hours? Well, imagine that, but with an Indian twist. Meet Babu, a young man whose trekking adventure turned into a harrowing ordeal when he found himself trapped on a cliffside for 2 agonizing days with no food or water in sight. Caught in a cleft on the sheer face of Charade Hill, Babu's situation seemed dire. His friends, armed with everything from wooden sticks to ropes, tried valiantly to free him, but to no avail. As Babu endured scorching daytime heat and bone-chilling nights, with the ever-present threat of wild animals lurking nearby, rescue efforts mounted. From police to the National Disaster Response Force, NDRF, to the Coast Guard, everyone tried their hand at saving Babu, but the treacherous terrain proved too formidable. It took the intervention of the Chief Minister and the Indian Army to turn the tide. With the Army's help, a daring rescue operation unfolded. Brave soldiers crawled for hours to reach Babu, offering him water and a glimmer of hope. Finally, with cheers echoing in the background, Babu emerged victorious, safely hoisted to the hilltop by a rope. It was a heart-stopping saga that could rival any Hollywood thriller. But in this real-life drama, the hero didn't have to cut off his arm. Instead, he was rescued by the fearless spirit of the Indian Army. Number 31. Police find missing 81-year-old woman. In a heartwarming display of innovation, police in North Carolina located a missing 81-year-old woman with dementia using a drone. The Randolph County Sheriff's Office swiftly deployed the drone and canine units to aid in the search for Mary Brown, who had wandered away from her home. Despite the challenging terrain, including a vast cornfield, the aerial technology proved invaluable. Within just 30 minutes, the drone located Mary standing alone in the field wearing a blue coat. The footage captured this poignant moment, showcasing the effectiveness of the drone in navigating difficult terrain and locating the missing woman promptly. Remarkably, the drone had only been part of the sheriff's office's resources for less than 2 months, underscoring the significance of this aerial search and rescue operation. Mary's safe return was met with gratitude from both her and the community. Number 32. Lost Languages and the World's Oldest Library. In the depths of St. Catherine's Monastery in Egypt lies a library shrouded in mystery. This ancient repository holds a wealth of knowledge, including manuscripts inscribed in lost languages like Caucasian Albanian and Christian Palestinian Aramaic. Through the use of cutting-edge technology, researchers have unveiled hidden texts that were once erased or overwritten by monks. The Siani Palimpsest project has played a crucial role in bringing these forgotten writings to light, making them accessible for further study. Imagine the secrets these manuscripts hold, waiting to be deciphered by curious minds like yours. Each discovery opens a window to the past, enriching our understanding of ancient civilizations and their languages. As the world's oldest continuously used library, St. Catherine stands as a testament to the enduring power of knowledge. With each page turned and each script decoded, we journey further back in time, uncovering the rich tapestry of human history. Number 33. World War II Bomb. In 2017, residents of Duple, northern Slovenia, were shaken by an unexpected discovery, a 550-pound American bomb from World War II. The bomb, lying dormant for decades, was unearthed by a father playing a treasure hunt game with his kids using a metal detector. Little did they know, they had stumbled upon a dangerous relic of history. This incident serves as a stark reminder for amateur metal detectorists. You never know what lies beneath the surface. Across the vast landscape of the United States, remnants of World War II, including unexploded bombs, still lurk beneath the soil. While most remain dormant, their discovery is a rare but sobering occurrence. Construction crews laying foundations or farmers plowing fields may unknowingly stumble upon these silent, deadly remnants. However, there's no need for alarm. The majority of these weapons are safely buried deep below. In the event of a discovery, it's crucial to alert the authorities immediately. A bomb squad can swiftly eliminate and remove the threat, ensuring the safety of everyone in the vicinity. Remember, while history may lie buried beneath our feet, it's best left undisturbed. Leave the treasure hunting to the professionals and let sleeping bombs lie. Number 34. Mont Blanc's Hidden Jewels. Prepare to ascend Western Europe's tallest peak, Mont Blanc. This majestic mountain, straddling the France-Italy border, boasts breathtaking views and remarkable surprises. In 2013, a French mountain climber stumbled upon a treasure worth $340,000, a box filled with precious stones believed to be from the ill-fated 1966 Air India flight. Adhering to French law, the climber turned over the jewels to authorities. With no rightful owners found, the climber was rewarded with half of the gems. But as global warming persists, Mont Blanc's Bosson Glacier reveals more remnants of the 1966 crash: human remains, luggage, and diplomatic mail from India. Divided into 2 equal lots, the gems, now valued at approximately €150,000, are safely stored by the Chamonix government and the fortunate climber. Mayor Eric Fournier commended the climber's integrity, ensuring the gems were handled appropriately. If you ever find yourself ascending Mont Blanc, keep your eyes peeled for hidden treasures amidst its grandeur, because fortune favors the brave and sometimes the honest. Number 35. Submerged Mosque. In the depths of the Warrior Dam Reservoir in India lies a hidden gem, a submerged mosque that emerged when the water levels receded. This remarkable discovery, captured by a drone, unveils a piece of history buried beneath the waves. The mosque, believed to be named Nouri Masjid and constructed around 120 years ago, resurfaced after being submerged for 3 decades. Its architectural beauty stands as evidence to the craftsmanship of its builders, captivating the imagination of all who lay eyes upon it. The emergence of this ancient structure has sparked curiosity among locals, with many venturing through the muddy waters to capture the perfect shot for their next Instagram post. And as the mosque rises from its watery grave, it serves as a stunning reminder of the passage of time and the resilience of human creations. Number 36. The aftermath of a tsunami. The aftermath of a tsunami is a terrifying sight, and drones play a crucial role in capturing the devastation from above. In 2018, when a 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck near the Indonesian island of Sulawesi, it triggered a tsunami of unexpected magnitude. Waves reaching 20 feet ravaged Palu, the capital of central Sulawesi province, causing widespread destruction. The narrow bay amplified the tsunami's force, swiftly sweeping across the land and dragging tons of rubble into the ocean. Mudslides added to the chaos, leaving behind a scene of utter devastation. Over 4,300 lives were lost in one of Indonesia's deadliest tsunamis in decades. Drone footage revealed the extent of the destruction. A city in ruins with collapsed bridges, shattered homes, and submerged areas. From above, you can grasp the magnitude of the disaster and the bravery of those affected. As communities rebuild and recover, drones continue to provide invaluable insights into the aftermath of natural disasters, reminding us of the power and unpredictability of nature. Number 37. Europe's oldest tree. In the heart of Europe, specifically in Italy, resides a remarkable natural wonder known as Italus, a tree that has stood witness to centuries passing by and holds the title of Europe's oldest known living tree. This ancient Bosnian pine, situated in Italy's rugged and scenic highlands, has been dated to be over 1,230 years old. Yes, you heard that right. This tree was already growing when Charlemagne was busy uniting much of Western Europe under his rule. Determined through the meticulous science of dendrochronology, the age of Italus was confirmed. This tree, residing in a remote and harsh environment at the upper limit of the tree line, stands as a symbol of endurance and the passage of time. Italus has seen the rise and fall of empires, witnessed wars, revolutions, and the rapid technological advancements of the modern era. As part of a grove of ancient trees, Italus provides valuable insights into past climate patterns, helping us understand how our environment has evolved over the centuries. So, next time you stroll through the woods, remember, Italus has been silently observing history unfolding for over a millennium, reminding us of the enduring beauty of nature. Number 38. Drone catches Stafford robbery. When a robbery assault unfolded in a North Stafford neighborhood, the unexpected twist came when the suspect attempted to flee through the woods. The incident occurred on Providence Street one Sunday afternoon in April, with witnesses reporting 3 suspects dressed in hoodies, sweatpants, and ski masks chasing a person through an apartment complex. After subjecting the victim to a severe beating and stealing his shoes, the suspects fled into the nearby woods. Law enforcement swiftly responded, establishing a secure perimeter around the area with the assistance of a drone team and a K-9 unit. The use of a drone camera to track the suspects' movements through the woods was a crucial development. The drone captured the suspects' actions, aiding law enforcement in their efforts to locate and apprehend them. This innovative use of technology demonstrates how drones are revolutionizing law enforcement, providing invaluable assistance in tracking and apprehending suspects. So, next time you think you can escape through the woods, remember, you might just be caught on camera by a drone. Number 39. The Kapilakaya Tomb. Introducing the mysterious Kapilakaya Tomb, an ancient wonder dating back to the 2nd century BC during the Hellenistic period. Located in Turkey, this enigmatic tomb has puzzled people worldwide, sparking debates among experts about its origins. Some believe it to be Roman, while others remain uncertain. The rock door, resembling a colossal entrance, is merely a facade. Behind it lies a small crypt, giving off an eerie atmosphere that can accommodate only a single body. To reach the crypt, one must squeeze through a narrow 1-meter-high square hole in the rock door, like a scene straight out of an adventurous movie. Adding to the intrigue, the inscription IKEZIOS adorns the top of the entrance, its meaning still unknown. Some speculate it could be the name of a Greek commander. What makes this tomb even more captivating is that it welcomes all curious travelers. There are no barriers or guards obstructing those who wish to explore its mysteries. So, are you up for an extraordinary visit to the Kapilakaya tomb? Be prepared and let your imagination run wild. Number 40. Cavern of Lost Souls. Imagine navigating the rugged terrains of North Wales, perhaps a bit off the beaten path because your trusty map has led you astray, or more realistically, you've lost mobile service. Then, you stumble upon a cave that looks like something out of a dystopian universe. A flooded mine filled with rusted and out-of-commission cars. It's a bizarre junkyard made out of an old slate mine, known as the Cavern of Lost Souls. Now, you're probably wondering just how the vehicles got there to begin with. Well, it's actually quite simple. The slate mine, namely the Garwin slate mine, opened in the early 1800s and operated until 1906. However, the lack of demand for slate led to its closure. It was opened several more times only to be permanently closed in 1971. Over time, this secluded spot became an unofficial dumping ground. Today, in the Cavern of Lost Souls, every rusted relic has a story to tell. Thanks for watching another episode. Click the next video on your screen for more.